In 2025, the restaurants that survive won't be the ones with the best menus or the best locations. They will be the AI operators that can leverage specific AI tools before their competitors do. I know it because I've done this. Recently, we've been working with a $250 million restaurant chain in North America with over 200 locations to implement AI systems that capture revenue that we're losing every single day. And here's why this matters right now. Every 24 hours, on average, 2 restaurant locations are closing in the UK alone. And 74% of operators are facing rising wages and inflation pressure that's squeezing margins to the breaking point. So in this video, I'll show you the 6 operational problems that are killing restaurants right now and the specific AI tools that successful operators are using to solve each problem. I'll break down exactly what each tool does and share real success stories like Jets Pizza earning over $100 million through AI. And at the end, I'll review the 3 critical implementation mistakes that you should be aware of so you don't waste your money. If you're new to this channel and don't know who I am, my name is Edwin Chen, and I was an Oxford Maths graduate, and now I run my own AI company, Legacy AI, where we've been helping more than 10 different retail and B2C service brands over the past year to deliver a premium customer experience on autopilot. Some of the clients that we work with include one of the world's largest retreat booking companies, premium pet grooming chains, and multi-location restaurant franchises across North America. If you're a business owner, you can work with me and my team directly to make your AI transition for your company. The link is in the description below, but without further ado, let's get into the 6 AI tools you need to crush in 2025 for your restaurants. The reality is that right now, your restaurant may be bleeding money in ways that you don't even realize. Missed calls, lost customers, delivery chaos, inventory waste, these operational problems are killing restaurants now more than ever. But here's what's changed. AI has moved from experimental, nice to have, to almost essential in the restaurant industry. According to the 2025 Touch Bristol State of Industry report, 95% of restaurants now use some sort of specialized AI. Major chains like McDonald's, Taco Bell, and KFC have invested millions in AI systems. Taco Bell, for example, has processed over 2 million AI orders across 300 plus different locations. But here's the surprising part. Unlike previous tech that started with big chains and trickled downwards, the AI adoption in this industry is actually happening everywhere at once. Small independent restaurants are actually seeing better ROIs in some cases than major chains because they can just implement one tool really well and see immediate results before moving on to the next problem. Whereas larger chains are still kind of stuck on building these large and slightly more complicated systems. Think of these problems like a leaky bucket, right? So except instead of water, it's money pouring out. The restaurants that survive 2025 will be the ones that plug these leaks with AI while their competitors keep losing revenue. So let me show you the 6 operational problems and the AI solutions that are separating the winners from the casualties. Let's start with the problem that's probably happening and quite obvious in your restaurant right now: missed calls. But here's the reality. The average quick service restaurant handles around 50 to 75 calls daily, with roughly 150 of them go unanswered every month. When the customer call goes unanswered, 93% of them never actually call back. That's around $27,000 in lost revenue every year per location. And during Friday night rush, forget about it. You're probably losing dozens, if not sometimes hundreds of potential orders. And the solutions to all of that is Voice AI, which is an artificial intelligence technology that answers your phone, takes your orders, and handles customer service 24/7. This is a specialized Voice AI software as a service, or SaaS, built specifically for restaurants to plug and play, like Slang for example. And there are more generalized Voice AI developer platforms like Retail AI and VoiceFlow that kind of act as a middleman, allowing both developers and even non-technical restaurant owners to start building from scratch custom Voice AI solutions relatively quickly. Retail AI is actually purpose-built for production phone calls with around a 500 milliseconds response time and handles complex order taking, upselling, and have an almost unlimited concurrent calls. VoiceFlow, on the other hand, is more of a low-code platform with drag-and-drop conversational design in mind, though it's primarily chat-first with voice capabilities added later on. So if you want to get your hands dirty and start playing around with these tools, I've actually done and will now begin the masterclass on both Voice AI and VoiceFlow in this channel, so you can go check them out with the links at the end of the video. So both of these platforms actually can integrate with some of the cloud-based and even some custom POS systems, depending on how they're built, and can process orders, answer FAQs, and handle reservations 24/7. This Voice AI approach is actually exactly what we're implementing for our $250 million restaurant chain in North America with over 200 different locations. We're basically building a comprehensive voice system that can capture every missed calls, syncing with the hours of operations across all the different locations, and even handle some of the payment integrations automatically. Another example is Jets Pizza, right, who implemented voice AI across 240 stores and earned over $100 million through AI systems since 2019, with a 92% conversion rate and 35% reduction in staff phone calls. The ROI honestly is incredible. Like, each AI interaction costs around 25 to 50 cents, whereas for human agents it could cost somewhere around $3 to $6. But missed calls are just kind of tip of the iceberg of the problem, so let's actually dig a little bit deeper. The second problem is actually even more devastating: customer retention. Here's a stat that should terrify every restaurant owner. 70% of first-time restaurant guests never return, like ever. Just think about that for a second, right? Could you imagine that you're spending $83 on average to acquire each new customer through marketing, and 7 out of 10 walk away forever after one visit? That means you're potentially wasting $58 on every non-returning customer. And for a restaurant that's doing a decent amount of volume, this could compound to hundreds of thousands in wasted marketing spend every year. So the solution to all of that is some sort of AI-powered marketing automation that can turn your Wi-Fi into a customer data collection and engagement machine. There are SaaS like Bloom Intelligence that can automatically capture guest information when customer connects to your Wi-Fi, like names, emails, demographics, visit patterns, etc. Then use AI to create a personalized campaign to bring those people back. Bloom Intelligence actually claims that they achieve a 38% automatic recovery rate for lapsed customers and increases guest lifetime value by 43%. Atlanta Bread Company's Vice President of Operations actually calls it a no-brainer for anyone who's working with limited marketing dollars after seeing a clear ROI improvements across their franchise locations. Customer retention is also such an important to solve that it's also a core component of the AI system that we're building for our $250 million restaurant chain, as we even plan for win-back campaigns and personalized engagement across all 200 plus locations. But there's a big revenue leak that most restaurants might not know about. Specifically, I'm talking to the fine dining restaurant friends who's watching this video right now. They could cost the entire night's profit with just 2 no-shows. So let's dive into the next story. The third problem is for fine dining and upscale restaurants: reservation no-shows and inefficient table management. The industry average shows a no-show rate of around 15 to 20%. But here's what that actually costs. Let's say a 100-seat restaurant with 50% reservations, and let's say they spend average $30, loses $150 per night from just 10% no-shows. That's $1,000 per week in potentially lost revenue. For Michelin-starred restaurants, sometimes just 2 no-shows can just wipe out the entire night's profit, with margins as tight as they are. But it gets worse. Most restaurants are manually managing these reservations, the seating assignments and waitlists, etc., leading to such an inefficient table turnover and lost revenue opportunities during peak hours. And the solution to that is an AI-powered reservation and table management system that can automate every aspect of your floor plan. These platforms usually use machine learning and predictive analysis to predict the guest behavior and automatically assign the optimal seating plan to reduce no-shows through intelligent communication. One of these platforms is called 7Rooms, which was actually just acquired by DoorDash for $1.2 billion. It actually uses AI to consider over 10,000 different seating combinations per second to optimize table assignments. Outer Merriweather, which operates Michelin-starred restaurants including Mera, reported generating $400K in incremental revenue in 2021 through 7Rooms automated marketing tools. The next problem we're going to cover is a bit more general and is happening right now in kitchens everywhere. The fourth problem is what I like to call the tablet hell. Restaurants juggling 4 to 6 tablets from different delivery platforms, creating just entire operational nightmare. The staff are constantly swapping between different interfaces, manually re-entering every order into the POS system, which takes about 5 minutes per order and creates like a 6% human error rate. During these peak hours, this becomes a nightmare for beeping tablets, tangled cables, and overwhelmed staff trying to manage multiple platforms while serving in-person customers at the same time. And the solution to that is using an order aggregation platform that can consolidate all delivery orders into one centralized system. These platforms automatically route orders from any delivery app directly to your POS and kitchen printers, eliminating any manual entry directly. One of these platforms is called Deliverect, where it serves over 43,000 establishments globally and has processed over 1 billion orders. KFC Iberia, for example, achieved 99% order accuracy across 100 locations and can push new menu items to all delivery platforms in a matter of minutes. Chopsticks, on the other hand, saw a 30% reduction into end-to-end delivery time by using Deliverect. The fifth problem is customer churn and loyalty program failure. Most restaurants either don't have loyalty programs or they're just running basic point systems that customers just forget about. Meanwhile, they're trapped in a discount cycle, constantly offering deals or package to try to attract customers, but let's just train these people to only visit when there's a promotion and not for the brand itself. And the solution is an AI-powered loyalty platform that can create a gamified experience and run autonomous marketing campaigns. This system can analyze customer behavior to automatically send personalized offers at perfect timing without requiring manual campaign management. In particular, the loyalty plan serves more than 600 brands, including Papa John's, Subway, and KFC. Papa John's in UAE achieves 2 times the annual sales growth in 2 years despite COVID, with a 7% monthly margin of profit increase from AI-driven campaigns alone. Meanwhile, there are brands like L&L Hawaiian Barbecue generated over $20,000 incremental marginal profit per store during a single lottery campaign. The final problem is food waste and inventory mismanagement. Restaurants waste 4 to 10% of food purchased before it even reaches customers. The US restaurant industry spends $162 billion each year on food waste costs, whereas 75% of this waste can actually be completely preventable. Most restaurants are still using static par levels and guesswork for ordering, leading to chronic over-ordering and spoilage. The solution is an AI-powered inventory management that can use predictive analysis to forecast demand with incredible accuracy. This system usually analyzes historical sales data, weather patterns, and local events to predict exactly what you would need days in advance, creating a dynamic order guide that can replace guesswork with data. Nori serves over 800 hospitality partners, and customers report 50% average weekly waste reduction. CUPP achieves 60% waste reduction, dropping from 3 to 5% waste down to 0.5 to 2% across the entire business, with 99% sales forecast accuracy. Bubble CIT actually saw a 44% reduction in overall waste and saved over 156k pounds each year on tea alone. Clean Kitchen achieved a 4% decrease in cost of goods sold and is now planning at 50 to 75 new locations with Nori as the essential infrastructure. Before you rush to implement any of these AI tools, let me share the 3 mistakes I see restaurants are making that completely destroy their ROI on AI adoption. The biggest mistake is expecting AI to eliminate all the staff entirely. AI works best when it actually augments your human team, not replaces them. Look at Jets Pizza, for example. The 35% core reduction didn't eliminate jobs, it just freed the staff to focus on pizza quality and customer experience. The CIO Aaron Nielsen actually said you can feel the stress level drop and workers become a well-oiled machine. The goal isn't fewer people, it's better productivity and happier teams. The second mistake is what I like to call the Big Bang approach, trying to implement everything at once without proper testing. We saw this with White Castle, where the AI ordering has a pricing glitch that resulted in an over $15,000 charge. Meanwhile, KFC Iberia actually took a more phased approach, pilot stores in 70 locations and 100, achieving almost 0 platform failures. So always start small, test thoroughly, and then scale gradually. The third mistake is jumping into AI without actually defining what success looks like for your specific restaurant. I see operators all the time getting excited about AI and implementing tools randomly. Voice AI here, loyalty platform there, without actually connecting them to actual business problems. You end up just with scattered systems that don't talk to each other, with no clear ROI measurements. The successful restaurants and brands that I work with start by identifying the biggest pain point first. Are you losing over 27,000 each year to missed calls? Start with Voice AI. Is your customer retention just terrible? Focus on marketing automation. Are the delivery orders just all over the place? Implement some sort of order aggregation. Pick one crisis to solve that completely, measure the results in ROI, then expand. Don't try to fix everything at once. Otherwise, you'll fix nothing. So that's the 6 AI tools that should get you started if you're exploring AI adoption for your restaurant. If you're a restaurant owner and curious to learn more about these AI systems for your business, we're offering a free 45-minute AI strategy sessions, and we'll identify your biggest revenue leaks and create a custom implementation plan. My team and I have the experience building these systems for major franchise chains, so the link to book these strategy sessions is in the description below. And if you want to learn more about these AI systems yourself, I've created 2 free masterclasses. This will teach you the fundamentals of building these conversational AI systems from scratch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.